Disney sent our senior entertainment editor Maddie Galia over to Singapore to have a front-row seat at their Disney content showcase along with other journos from around the world. At the showcase, a whole bunch of new Disney shows and films were unveiled, including first looks and trailers at what the entertainment giant will be dropping over the next few years. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get any footage from the showcase since it's top secret, and the trailers and teasers aren't available just yet, but here's a sneaky squirrel rundown of everything we witnessed. The Artful Dodger. In addition to a host of international Disney, Marvel, Pixar and Lucasfilms announcements, there was also a couple of releases involving homegrown content. One of the announcements was the new Disney Plus series The Artful Dodger, based on Charles Dickens' 1838 novel Oliver Twist. Set in 1850s Australia, the 8-episode series is a different take on the age-old classic. It stars Thomas Brodie Sangster, Pistol, The Queen's Gambit, David Thewlis, aka Professor Lupin in Harry Potter, Maya Mitchell, Good Trouble, The Fosters, Damon Harriman, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Judy and Punch, Miranda Tapsell, Top End Wedding, The Sapphires, Tim Minchin, Upright, Californication, Susie Porter, Wentworth, Gold, Kim Gingle, Love Me, Black Snow, Damian Garvey, Nautilus, Jack Irish, Jessica DeGo, The Secrets She Keeps, The Drover's Wife, Andrea Demetriades, The End, 7 Types of Ambiguity, and Luke Carroll, Upright, Preppers. Have a peek at the picky of all the cast members below. The series is currently being filmed in Sydney, so if you happen to spy any of the aforementioned stars around, you'll know what they're doing. More on this exciting new series soon. The Clearing. There was also a first look at the previously announced series inspired by the real-life Australian cult The Family. Directed by Gracie Otto, Bump, and Jeffrey Walker, Young Rock, and filmed in Victoria, the show looks appropriately frightening. Beloved local icons Teresa Palmer, Discovery of Witches, Miranda Otto, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and Guy Pearce, Jack Irish, Mayor of Easttown, lead a sick lineup of Australian talent including Hazem Shammas, Safe Harbour, Mark Cole-Smith, Mystery Road, Kate Mulvaney, The 12, Xavier Samuel, Elvis, Claudia Carvin, Bump, Annalise Phillips, Irreverent, Fires, Harry Greenwood, Wakefield, The Nightingale, Errol Shand, The Luminaries, Doris Unane, 5 Bedrooms, Mia Madden, Dive Club, Julia Savage, Blaze, Mr. In-Between, Gary Sweet, Wentworth, Alicia Gardiner, Offspring, Matt O'Keen, The Other Guy, and Jeremy Blewett, The Lost Flowers of Alice Hart, alongside Lily La Torre, Run Rabbit Run, and Ross Samuel Weldabsky, Neighbours. The series is coming to Disney Plus in 2023. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. If I wasn't keen as hell for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 before, I sure as hell am now. The trailer for the third flick is dropping soon, but let's just say it has a much darker, more somber tone than the first two. Mostly because Queen of the Guardians Gamora, Zoe Saldana, is no longer part of the clan, leaving Quill, Chris Pratt, and the other heroes heartbroken. They finally catch up with Gamora, but the results aren't quite as they would have hoped. Gamora has a steelier, colder demeanor since she hasn't bonded with the gang in this new timeline. She pretty much doesn't want a bar of any of them, especially Quill. Even the music played in the trailer isn't the typical fun 80s bop we're used to. I won't spoil it, but let's just say you'll legit need your tissues just to watch the damn trailer, which you'll be able to do for yourself very soon, mates. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Next up there was the trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which is another fun-filled Marvel adventure. In the trailer, we see Scott Lang, Ant-Man, Paul Rudd, exploring the quantum realm with his newly minted superhero daughter Cassie Lang, Catherine Newton. We end up seeing the father-daughter duo come face-to-face with complicated villain Kong the Conqueror, Jonathan Majors, who fans of the comics have been waiting to see on screen for yonks. And let me tell yas, you won't be disappointed. You can expect to see the trailer for that one shortly as well, and the movie is dropping on February 17, 2023. The Little Mermaid. You've all seen the teaser by now for the hotly anticipated live-action The Little Mermaid flick, and we copped an extra peek at what's to come. Namely Halle Bailey's performance of the iconic Little Mermaid tune, Part of Your World. Bailey brings a sense of style and flair to the performance along with absolutely killer vocals. All the haters should get ready to eat their dumbass words, because this is set to be one hell of a flick and I can't wait. The Little Mermaid will drop on May 26, 2023. The Haunted Mansion. There was also the first ever trailer for The Haunted Mansion, featuring an absolutely stacked cast. There's Rosario Dawson, Lakeith Stanfield, Owen Wilson, Tiffany Haddish, Danny DeVito, Jared Leto, Jamie Lee Curtis, Chase Dillon, Winona Ryder, Dan Levy and Hassan Minhaj. It's the latest in a long list of movies based on classic Disney attractions, joining Mission to Mars, The Country Bears, Tomorrowland, last year's hit flick Jungle Cruise, and, of course, Pirates of the Caribbean. The trailer is equal parts spooky as fuck and utterly hilarious, and I promise you're gonna love it. The movie is set to drop on March 10, 2023, and the trailer is expected in the not-too-distant future. The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian Season 3 is coming soon to Disney+, and we saw the very first trailer. The highlight was obviously our fave Baby Yoda being his typical cute self. It's dropping in February 2023 and you can see the trailer for yourself soon. Indiana Jones. We copped the first trailer for Indiana Jones, the television reboot, coming soon to Disney+. Old mate Harrison Ford returns to play the lead, of course, in which he plays the present-day version of himself along with his past self in flashbacks using special technology to de-age him. The 2023 series will introduce the whip-cracking hero to a brand new generation. Snow White. Back in 2016, it was announced that a live-action version of Snow White was coming. It was later revealed that Rachel Zegler had been cast in the titular role, along with Gal Gadot as the evil queen. We scored a sneak peek at both characters and they look divine in their roles, particularly the deliciously wicked queen. Snow White is hitting cinemas in 2024. Mufasa, The Lion King. We received more deets about the prequel to The Lion King, which tells Mufasa's origin story. It's a live-action version, similar to The Lion King, 2019. You'll be stoked to learn that the series also features icons Timon and Pumbaa, because honestly, how can you have any The Lion King content without them? Peter Pan and Wendy. And finally, we watched the first trailer for the live-action Peter Pan film, titled Peter Pan and Wendy. Which means, yep, we saw Jude Law in his daddy as fuck Captain Hook get up for the very first time. God, I love that man, and the movie looks bloody awesome. Stay tuned for more